Morning, Sparky. How are you today? I figured I'd just come on and jump on because Mark's at work and I'm off today and I was already up and nothing to do, so I figured I'd come on here and see if anybody's on. Nothing to do, so I figured I'd come on here and see if anybody's on. Oops, I forgot to shut that off. So you getting all that snow up there, Sparky? Morning.
Morning. I thought to keep you company.
That's good. Then I don't have to be all lonely up here all by myself.
I just noticed you come online. I was just doing some editing for my shows tomorrow. So yeah.
I'll try and catch it. What time? Well, that's in the morning, isn't it? Well,
Yeah, you can listen anytime. There's no rush. It's only me, you know what I mean? I'm not the I'm what is it called? Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm just doing my studio at the moment, making sure it's all up and running for tonight. So
okay.
So how is Mark?
He's good. It's cool. It's 3 below zero out here.
Oh, that's t-shirt weather, that.
Yeah.
That's t-shirt weather, that.
Down today, and he said, "Oh, I am gonna freeze."
How is he, by the way, after he fell over?
Fell over? What do you mean he fell over?
Slipped on his backside, didn't he?
Oh yeah. Well, he's fine.
Well, I told him what he needs to do is get 2 airbags from the scrap yard, strap him to his backside. When he falls over, he gets an air cushion.
Yeah, there you go. He needs it.
I've told him it's too much coffee. You know what I mean?
Oh, he lives on that coffee all day long and all evening long, and then goes to bed. And I'm like, there ain't no way.
Yeah, the problem is, see, he can handle things like that. You know what I mean? He has lots of coffee, like most truckers do. I'm afraid they have a lot of coffee.
Morning, Willie. I figured I'd come up. You guys get very much snow?
Yeah. I've got nothing to do. I'm just getting ready for my my thing this afternoon, and then trying to have a bit of how do you put it? Chill out time.
Yeah.
Oh, I've had a busy week, so.
Oh, no, I figured it's my day off, and I was bored. I was up, so he just left for work, and I said, I'm just going to go live. He said, go ahead. I don't care.
Yeah.
How do you do this AdSense stuff? Do you know?
I do, and I can help you, but you need to basically go onto Google, type AdSense in, and that's it, and follow the instructions.
Well, where do you put that? Because it tells me to copy something somewhere. Where do you put that at?
Depends on what you've set up and how you set it up, because you go into Google and you have your ID and your codes there, and then you copy it and then you put it into your AdSense.
Oh, okay.
It depends on which code's the one and how, because it's all changed since the last time I did mine.
Right.
So it was a bit of a pain in the neck, you know what I mean?
Well, that's what it looks like, but I figured, I figured I'd talk to Ed tonight, and he probably studied it more than what I do.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, at the end of the day, the problem we're having in the world is Google changes it too many times. And they don't tell anybody.
Yeah.
And when they don't tell anybody, how are you meant to do something?
Right. Yeah, we got the freezing rain too, Willie.
We've had what we had today. We've had it cold and damp.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I had like maybe almost 3 inches of ice at the bottom of my windshield. You should have seen me trying to go to work yesterday. It wouldn't even defrost. I had my car running for a half hour and it didn't melt any of the ice, only the snow that was on my windshield.
Wow.
Then I had to kind of like make holes and just keep popping it off, and it was terrible.
Not good. Dear. No, we've like I said, I've just been doing that. The weather's not been too bad, but the problem with the weather, it's one moment nice, one moment crazy, and the next minute you got sunshine. There's
Yeah.
no in between.
Well, next week we're supposed to be like up in the 40s.
Mm-hmm.
So all this is gonna melt and be a mess.
Yeah. I was watching one of the channels this morning. I can't remember. He had like a snow plow he made out of engines and stuff. Oh my god, it was mental. I wouldn't like to drive in it.
Me and Mark seen one yesterday or the other day. He showed it to me. It was on Facebook.
Yeah.
The guy had his little riding mower, and then he put a box on the front of it and was putting snow with the box.
Yeah. This guy had it. He had a five. I don't believe what he had on his thing. He had a 500cc motor. It was literally 500cc motor. He built the plow. He built everything, and he just literally revved the monkeys out of it, and literally he couldn't kill it.
Oh gee. Morning, lawnmower detective.
Oh my word! He's arisen. He's arisen. Mr. Detective has risen. Hands up, everybody! I'm not guilty.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah,
I think about the washer fluid, Willie.
The only thing I'm guilty of is loving first degree.
Hi, Jeff. Good morning.
So I'm just chilling out before my show this afternoon. I've got a YouTube this afternoon, and I'm just doing nothing today. I'm just going to take it slow and easy. So, luckily.
That's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to relax. Make some dinner. That way he has a good hot dinner when he comes home instead of whatever he puts together, because usually I'm working.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cool.
Well, at least he'll be able to get back in the garage and away from this -3 degrees.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a bit of a cold weather these days. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with the weather. It seems to be a bit crazy.
Yeah, I don't mind snow, but I didn't like all the ice.
Oh, I don't mind ice as long as it's in the glass.
Yeah. I had to drive home in it the other night, and it was like terrible.
Yeah. I mean, well, we've had loads. I mean, not being funny to the world we live in, but by God, there's some nutcases. I mean, the other day we had a huge crane go up to our hill, and literally the way they drove the crane up the hill was like the end of the earth.
Right.
It's like it's crazy.
Morning, Patch.
Morning, everyone in chat. I'm here. It's just my brain's not.
Yeah. Now I want that living room that's behind you. That's relaxing.
Yeah. It's nice to have a bit of a decent background. Because some of the backgrounds I've seen the past few days have been atrocious.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, people's bedrooms, people's living rooms. I don't mind being in the chat with them, but when you see when they're leaking on the shelves, stuff like that, you know what I mean? You think to yourself, nah.
Yeah. I got to get Mark some more backgrounds. I just started on that, and I haven't had time to even go through, and find backgrounds.
Yours is fine. Yours is neutral. Yours is fine. But some of the backgrounds, yeah. Yours is absolutely spot on. Yours is fine. It's just the how do you put it? The way some people's are. I mean, there was one the other day I was on, and he had what was it? He had toys of kids' toys. He had all sorts in the background, but then he had his adult toys on the shelf, and I'm like, you can't display that on a stream.
No, come on.
You know what I mean?
Ridiculous. Yeah.
And a lot of people said to him, can you come off the stream and put something behind you? Oh, you're too bothered about it. No, I'm not bothered about it. I just don't like it because you're going to be the one that's in not trouble, but I don't think it's right fair.
Right.
You have too many trolls coming after you and all sorts.
Oh yeah, we get them too. Oh yeah.
And I was like, yeah. But
Jeff, we didn't get a lot of snow. It was all rain and ice.
Snow and I like me snow and ice. I like me ice. I like all that kind of thing.
I love the snow. I mean, I don't mind driving in snow, but when it comes to ice, you don't really have no control.
No, I tend to agree with her. Oh dear. No, I'm just trying to make something up for somebody on one of the sites. Oh dear.
Well, at least Jeff has his nice little picture of his dog up there.
Yeah. I mean, I saw one yesterday. What was it? A lady doing something she shouldn't be doing on the old thing. It was on the old thing, and everybody was complaining. I mean, like I said to everyone, do you think that's real? He wouldn't have got. I wouldn't be allowed it. You know.
Right.
There's been. I mean, the past few days, I don't know if it's the lockdown syndrome. I don't know what it is, but certain people are in the world now gone like loopy loop. I mean, they think they can get away with anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Some of the things I see on YouTube, I'm like, really? And it's still up here?
Yeah. So yeah. I try and make sure people are aware. I mean, when I do my background, it's because I want to make sure people are aware that we've got something set up. You know what I mean? As properly nice as possible. It looks professional, in my opinion.
Right.
So, but yeah, I like professional. So I just wanted to say good morning. I have to go and dig house. Popo. What the Dickens is? I don't want to know if that reads what I think it is.
Oh, now look at Jeff. He's changing it. Now he's got a picture of his tractor. Yeah, Jeff, I understand how your phone might not load StreamYard. Well, Patch, I'm glad you stopped by. I hope you have a good day at work.
No, I'm just gonna take things easy today and not do nothing. So.
Now, are you guys opening back up there, or?
No. We're not going to be open up here for a long time. They're trying to do the best at the moment, but how do you put it? It's okay if they can get it done, but I don't think they will get it done because half of the time the politicians want one thing and another politician wants another thing.
Well, yeah, it's all politics.
So, I mean, 8th of March, our kids are going back. Not I don't have any kids, but all the kids go back. 4 weeks later, shop starts opening. And then we should theoretically be back to normal.
Hopefully.
And I'm being very optimistic because, as the hospital has already said, they're still overwhelmed with things. So, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, you've got to remember that people don't. I mean, I'm not being funny to you, not being funny to anyone else, but this world is crazy as it is. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So it's going to be it's going to be a long time before we get anywhere.
Yep. But now they're saying that even if you get, the 2 shots and stuff, and you're done with your shots and all that, you still have to wear a mask.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. I thought the shots were, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like it don't make sense.
Nothing makes sense right now.
No, this whole world doesn't.
I mean, my problem is at the moment, and I've said this: first phone, first computer. Yeah, my problem is this. Okay, This virus is like the flu. Basically, it's simply like the flu. You get inoculated, you're fine. But the issue is, right, is this. There's going to be so many variants and there's going to be so many unknowns, right? How are you going to deal with it? Are you going to keep locking down every time or this? You've got to find the source of it, and that's the borders, and that's the planes and the airplanes and everything.
Right.
So you got to sort it out that way.
Really stopped it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people are still leaving. They're still going on vacations, and
Yeah.
you know. But I don't understand how Florida, they don't even wear the mask.
Mm. And this is the problem. Yeah. And that is the issue. But as I've just said, I don't understand it. And at this present moment, I do not understand anything. If I don't understand it, I'm sure everyone else in the world won't understand it.
Right.
So, and that's the way we got to look at it.
Well, Jeff's just sitting there spinning.
Jeff's always spinning. He's always. I'm in my posh pad at the moment. Fire's on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh dear. But no, I'm in a quite good mood today. I'm just. How do you put it? Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I understand that, Peter.
Has he sorted it? Jeff sorted? No.
Getting busy watching.
Jeff is still spinning around.
Try it again, Jeff. Oh, geez.
I mean, what was I going to say? Somebody asked me the question the other day about stuff, and I was like, well, the way the world at the moment is, we don't know the outcome. We don't know nothing.
Okay, so now we're here.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Are you there?
No, I'm never there.
Oh. It's almost time to throw another log on the fire, Sparky?
Oh, yeah, definitely. There's always time for logs.
Yeah, I was getting dizzy watching that stupid thing decide what it was going to do.
Yeah, I was like, okay, Jeff, are you ever going to get through?
Oh, it took forever just to get that far.
What was I going to say? Somebody asked me the question the other day. Who's got the YouTube open?
YouTube on.
There we go.
All right.
So,
I don't know. That shot just scares me, though. I don't know anything about it, and nobody's saying anything.
I'll never take it.
No.
Yeah, the only problem with this situation in the UK right now, and it's the blunt way of putting it, we don't know anything about it at the moment ourselves. I mean, we know what it contains, we know how it all works, but what we don't know is the unknown.
Right.
And I've tried finding answers out, and I'm getting stopped by left, right, and centre, and I'm thinking, why? All I want to do is find the answers, and the answers are not coming through.
Yeah, and it's just like it's hidden, you know.
Yeah.
They don't want you to know.
No.
There's more to it than that. There's got to be a reason why all of a sudden now they're trying to make like these electronic things here so that they can put it on when you do get the shot. Otherwise, you're not allowed to go any place.
Yeah, well, we've had that before. The issue you're going to have, and I'm sorry to be blunt, and this is sorry to say this on this stream, the government can think they control people. The government think they can take over the controls, but actually they're not going to be in control until they get this one sorted out properly. And that won't be for another, what I would say, another year, probably 2 years.
At least.
Maybe more.
Hey, Gravy Man.
Yeah.
Morning, Gravely Man.
I made a mistake now.
Well, I don't know. I think the government is pretty well on their way of putting their thumb on everybody.
They're trying.
Well, I think they're doing a good job of it so far.
Yeah, it's just a scary thought. It's never been like that.
I mean, you've got to remember this, right? It took him 5 years to do one vaccine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took him 10 years to do the other vaccine, right? And now it's took him this 6 months to a year to do this one. This has all been developed because of the Ebola. And now you've got to remember now, right? One of them was, it was on the news the other day. I was reading about this, and I don't watch the news, but it made my earlobes prick up when I heard about it. They're on about certain things in the world, like if you don't get this job, you won't go here, you won't go there. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, okay, then that sounds like we need to have it then, or are we being forced to have it?
No, I think it's going to be forced
Yep.
sooner or later.
Definitely.
You're going to need it to work, everything.
Oh yeah, they're gonna push it on you no matter what.
Yep.
Well, it's like you're reading the papers here. They're pushing it. Oh, we got this vaccine thing because Biden. So to myself, no, we got it because of Trump.
It was already in the works when Trump was in, so
Yeah.
it's not just because of Biden.
No, Biden just stepped in when it was already going, really. But it seems like everything Trump did in the past year, they're trying to put, oh, Joe Biden did this for us. Joe Biden did that for us.
Yep.
Yeah, just like that stimulus thing. He was going to get that right out.
Yeah.
Well, it's been 2 months. Where is it?
I know. I keep hearing all these people on the news, on the radio, announcing, bring your stimulus check in, and you can buy a car with your stimulus check and keep your income tax. And I'm like, what stimulus? I haven't seen nothing.
Yeah. I keep seeing where they keep flipping back and forth over what to put in it and what not to put in it.
Well, yeah.
Well, the last person I spoke to in America was about 4 days ago, mate Andy. Him and his, because he's not allowed to work at home, he has to work basically in a office. So he bought a office place block basically for the period of 6 months, and now his person he's rented it off said you can have it for the year for the same price. I'm not going to be here. I'm going to go to Hawaii. And we was having a conversation about it, and I said, how did you pay for this lot? Because she's completely skint because of the pandemic. He said, we got £5,000 off the government. I said, how do you get 5,000 off the government? He says, because I've lost my job completely, my main job. I'm now going into teaching online. And I said, that's crazy, that. So you've gone from electrical engineering and tech world, and you've gone straight into teaching. And he said, yep, all I did is I went to the place, I don't know what you call it there. He went to the place, and I can't pronounce it, but he went to the place, and he said, this is what they said they'll do. And he got it all. So he's making 4 times the money and everything online.
Well, you can't really see that greatly, man. He has accomplished everything that didn't need to be done in 47 years.
Yeah. He has done that. It's crazy.
Oh, he's like our he reminds me of our governor. Everything is executive order.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
I seen Sunday where he tried to push through some kind of thing and told Congress flat out, I want this Second Amendment thing done. I'll do it without you if I need to. Now all of a sudden he's put out an executive order that he is going to do it tomorrow.
Mm.
Or he did it last night or something.
Yeah.
Morning, Sam's Garage. How are you today?
Hey, Sam. Sam's out a bit early. Well, no, it's 7 o'clock. Don't mind me. I've been up since 5.
I've been up since crack of dawn.
3:15, 3:30 today.
Oh. So how much snow did you get out there by you so far?
We only got a couple inches. It all turned to rain and freezing rain.
Oh.
We didn't get all the snow. I mean, we already had snow, but Yeah, and you can walk on top of the snow right now and you won't even sink. It's that much rain.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had just a little crust, but the dogs still break through.
Hmm.
Hey,
Well,
Tampa must be on his way to work.
yep. You have a good day, Adam.
Take care, Adam.
He's going to play in the sandbox.
Yeah. Did he start his new job?
Yeah, I think he started Monday.
Hope you like your new job.
Oh dear.
Oh, he's already at work.
All right, Tampa. Yeah. Yeah. So as I say,
Yeah, I
I'm just.
wish I could get back to work, but I can't.
Hmm.
Yeah, Peter, you're right. Texas looks really bad. You have a good day, Tampa. Oh, there you go.
Holy smokes, Sparky, turn it down.
Now, how do you get those moving ones? Because everything I see isn't like a moving video.
It's through OBS. I've been using OBS for about 10 years, probably 11 years, and I've never had an issue. I mean, the only problem I've got to do is you've got to know how to resize and reorder. There's a lot of things you have to do, and it's a pain in the neck.
Yeah. Because I know on that XCam you can do that too. You just upload them and
Yeah.
they'll be there.
The problem with XCam, you've got to have a high-end computer.
Which we do.
If you've got
No, we
an
don't.
computer, you can use it.
Oh, yeah. We got one of those gaming computers.
Oh, I've got a gaming computer
Hey,
laptop.
program.
I've got a gaming laptop, and it zaps me like mad. It does.
Morning, Nate. It's not Mark today.
Greetings.
That's
bro.
why the stream's going so smooth, huh?
Yeah. That's why everything's working this morning.
You know these truck driver types.
Hey, I'll tell you, he's came a long way though with the computer. I'm surprised he can actually get on, do live streams by himself, because before this, Mark couldn't even do nothing.
Wow.
Oh, well, I'm almost there. I can get on this part.
Now you just got to get your camera working.
I can't understand why sometimes it'll come on for about 30 seconds and sometimes it won't work at all.
Right.
Driver error.
Your little picture isn't even on there. You're just a blank screen.
Yeah. That'll be driver error. That'll be. It'll be on a timer thing.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, I gotta figure out how come what did I put on there? I didn't put the dog. I put something else on there.
Peter, I have to ask Mark. I don't know if he's talked to Bama or not.
Oh, Nate's keeping up on him.
Morning, Ed.
Oh, Ed's just a dedicated worker there, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I do like that one. That's a nice one. That's a relaxing one behind me.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I know the last job I was on, we were putting up them big condos there. I get there about 6 o'clock every morning, but you didn't, because of the people around there, you didn't start anything till 7:01.
Oh, geez.
Oh, they'd have the cops there in a heartbeat.
I'll be right back. I got to get a refill on coffee.
Uh-oh.
She needs coffee. She needs coffee. I think I've got my cup of tea just been delivered.
Yeah?
Yep.
I gotta go back now and figure out how come my picture dropped off of here.
Well, it'd be something simple, you know what I mean? It's just some computers and some stuff doesn't work when they should work. That's
You
how
got
it is.
poor
Really.
tractor. You ain't that poor.
And in some occasions, computers do not like me. So
Yeah. Well, I know I've tried a bunch of times to get this camera working. I've tried, dumping the program and putting it back in, and I've tried different ports on the back and stuff.
yeah, what it could be, and this sounds stupid, right? It depends on whether it's blue, it's USB 3, purple's USB 3 point whatever, and it depends on the port because sometimes some ports do not like to, how do you put it, to use the frequency. So you need to go into my computer and see if there's a yellow sticker, what's that called? A yellow asterisk next door to the component. And if there is, that means there's a fault with the camera or there's a fault with your software.
I'll have to look. Well, what gets me screwed up is if I just, I don't come up on here. I just do the program things and go to the camera.
So
It'll come up on the screen, no problem. I could sit there and watch me all day long.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It just depends.
There's got to be a problem somewhere.
It's usually the problem is with it, and I'm not being nasty to anybody, is computer at the moment, Windows 10 is the worst thing they ever made. 100%. One of the worst websites, one of the worst Windows they ever made.
Yes. There was all kinds of problems.
Yeah.
With
Windows 7 was the best because you had control over what you used and how you used and what you used. But when the new one does come out, when the new one does come out, everyone will find out there's going to be a lot more control over things for yourself. And
I got Windows 8 here still.
Oh, Windows 8. There's your problem.
Yeah.
There's you go. So Windows 8, it was about 6 months ago that was announced. 6-7 months ago? Yeah, from Reddit. If you read Reddit, they're not supporting the drivers and they're not supporting certain stuff now on Windows 8. So you could have had a mini update and it would have wiped your drivers. That's why your camera cuts out.
Okay, so how would I get to Windows 10?
Can he update in his computer?
You need to do a pre-update, called a pre-update. So basically, go onto Microsoft, download their thing. It says Windows 10. It'll tell you if your computer's compatible, to see if it's compatible to Windows 10, and install it that way.
Okay, I'll have to do that.
But then you'll be better off.
That too, Sparky.
Pardon?
Vista was bad.
Vista's one of the worst ever software in the world. I can't stand it. And that is saying something. I cannot stand Windows Vista. Windows ME, I couldn't stand. What's the other one I can't stand? Yeah, there's a few I can't stand.
Right.
Yes.
Nate, I hope you have a good day at work, and I'm glad you're still listening. Appreciate it.
I'm still standing.
Driving now.
No, Sparky. Vista's worse. Vista is one of the worst. Windows 10 is just diabolical. It's taken up. I mean, I've got a program tells me how much Windows 10's taken up. It's taken up 74% today. Up, literally, nearly all my hard drive up to basically just get things running. It's the last update's killed it nearly.
Wow.
They think they get away with it, but I'd rather use something different. One day I will.
I know the last update they did on mine, my computer just would not do hardly any of my programs, so I went back and took the update out, and I refused to shut the computer down because then it tries to update it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I got mine blocked so it doesn't do the automatics. But
Yeah.
it only works for so many times, and then it just does it anyway.
You may not realize this. Your computer's still updated
Yeah, I
without
know.
even you knowing. Even you blocking it. I've got it set. Do not update. Hold on a second. Oh yeah. I've got a program on here that says when it was updating behind the scenes, and it does.
It still does it. Wow.
Yeah, so we're supposed to get, I don't know, like 6 or 9 inches of snow here tomorrow. I don't know.
Yeah, we're supposed to get like 1 to 3 in the morning, possibly more, and then 1 to 3 at night, possibly more. They're not even telling us the exact amount.
Oh, we got an idiot for a weatherman.
Well, I think everybody does. They don't know which way it's going to be.
I think the only one that gets it the best is Weather Channel.
Yeah.
Stick your head out of the window's easier.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think I gotta bring the old king in today. I think I'm gonna pull the snowblower off it so I can flip it over. And there's one grease fitting on it that I gotta get to, and I figure it's probably time to shoot something on the chain so it doesn't get all fucked up.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I was gonna try and jack it up, but I said, it's probably gonna be a pain in the ass to try and get it that far up on the little jack thing. I said I'm probably better off to pull the 2 bolts and just roll it over.
I like the other day, the guy was working. They've just come out within the UK called airbag system for jacking up cars without a normal jack. And the one they've just brought out is you can get it to at least half. Basically, it goes half a meter your car will without topping over. There's 4 of them goes underneath, so you can work around your car. And now this other Chinese person's come out with the best one. It comes with 2, and it jacks your car up half a meter, and literally it's so stable. They've tried pushing it over and everything. It's for the roadside rescue.
Wow.
So I was watching that the other day. That was a good little thing I was watching. It's on one of my tech people's channel. It was really good.
Yeah, that's probably what we're going to get, about 3 to 5. Or maybe more.
Yeah, I guess Mark's not going to like going out there walking behind a snowblower, huh?
Well, right now you can't even use it. You can't even get down to where the snow is. It's all ice.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, I mean, you got to worry about picking up stones.
No, not at all. He's going to fix it. He said he's found some stuff wrong, and he's going to show it all. I guess he's going to do a video this weekend on it.
I seen a thing on YouTube there was a guy that had a tractor like mine with the snowblower, and he took the skids off, and he made these ones that were like 1.5 or 2 inches wide and about 6 inches long, and put it on there, and it just took it right over the stones and stuff.
Right.
I took my skids off and just threw them on a shelf.
I just can't wait for spring. I'm ready for spring. I'm ready to go tractor pulling if we ever get to do it again.
Oh, I don't see that.
Well, I'm not going to sit outside with masks on all summer and have to have a mask on at the tractor pulls and it be 80 degrees. No.
Yeah, I know. It drives me nuts just walking in the store with a mask.
Oh, yeah. I do it for 10 hours.
Yeah, you got to do it all day.
Oh, yeah. And it drives me crazy. It makes get bad. My allergies are bad. My eyes water all day.
Well, biggest pain in the ass I have is when you put the mask on, you can't really see where you're walking. You got to always look down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then if you have glasses, then it steams your glasses up.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite part.
Yep. That's why my glasses hang on my shirt most of the time.
Yeah, I don't get these people when they work in like Walmart and where I go shopping at the store and stuff. How they do that all day and you never see their glasses steam up.
Mhm.
Right. Right. No, Bo, I'm not going to bed. It's my day off.
Boy, he's telling you, isn't he, Mom?
Yeah, I know.
You better sit him down and explain to him who's boss.
He knows who's boss. He knows that. You need to just pay attention to where you're driving and go to work. Crazy.
Yeah, so I went to the Kubota guy down the street there. I was going to buy a 3-point head setup off him for the little BX tractors because he's got a handful of them that are takeoffs. And I was thinking about it. I said, they're the closest I can get that I can find. Guess what I found on eBay yesterday morning?
Go on.
I found a 3-point setup for my tractor. $100, but it's $150 to get it shipped from Washington.
Is it worth it?
I want to get one on there because I figured that way there I could, if I want to get like a scraper box or I want to get the weight rack thing so I could put weights on there.
Make one.
Well, I'm waiting to see. I texted this guy and asked him if he could do better with the shipping.
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought about, well, mine's got the toolbar set up on, which is it's 3-point really without, you can't bolt nothing on it. It's just like all you got is a little small bar in the back with 4 holes in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I got my weights are stacked up on that with a couple of 1/2-inch threaded rod holding them down.
All you gotta do is look at ours. Look how we have ours done. Weld it on. Make you a bracket.
That's what I thought about going. I thought about I could go up to the steel place and get a piece of like 5/16 or 3/8 by 2 and just make a loop thing and bolt it on and just hang the weights off that.
Yep. It works really well.
Yeah, because I want to get. I got the 4 45-pounders. I wanted to get a couple of 70s.
Uh-huh.
I figured that way there I could put the 70s and 2 45s on the back and put a couple of 45s to the front.
Yeah, Gravely, man, that does work with the mask, but for some reason, while we're talking at work with customers and you have it pulled up that high, it just, as you're talking, the mask just works its way down. It just kind of just sliding.
Yeah, the mask always works way down. I don't know why they do that, but yeah.
Yeah, every time you walk, you got to push it back up, and it gets to be a pain.
That and people can't tell what you're saying 90% of the time.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I go like this and pull mine out and try to talk to them because we got a plate, like a plastic window between us and
yeah.
When they're cashing out and stuff and trying to talk to and them even, we can't even understand them most of the time. Kind of like
especially when you get foreigners.
But
you got to remember this, right? When the world's like crazy as it is, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah,
I mean, the majority of people don't have masks on. That's what I don't like.
Now, most everybody that comes in our store, I mean, I'm amazed. If they forget their mask, they come in and they get one of ours, and because we give them out free, and they put them on, which has been really good. I figured people would come in and say, "Nope, I ain't doing it. Nope, I ain't doing it."
I mean, I was looking at the other day. I was talking to a security guard I know online, and he was saying that the amount of people that don't have a mask on, and they keep saying that it's this, but the rules are set out. You should follow the rules. If you can follow rules, but most of the people don't follow rules around here. So
Not here either. But a lot of the places won't even serve you if you don't have a mask.
Oh yeah.
They won't let you in if you don't have a mask.
That's our Walmart still has one of them guard things. You have to go into one door and you have to have your mask on or she won't let you into the store.
Mm-hmm.
I get held up all the time because I go in the outdoor.
Oh, yeah. Now, are they still counting people at where you're at, Jeff?
I can't tell if they're counting them or not.
Because they usually sit there with their little iPads and they
yeah.
Coming in, how many people are leaving.
I mean, here
I think they just stand there myself.
Yeah, it's automatic here. All they do is basically when they come into the shop or somewhere, it's automatic. Everything's automatic.
Yeah.
Well, I know they don't do it now, but Home Depot they will let you in groups of 4.
Mm-hmm.
And when they got over like 12 people in the store, you would stand there for a half hour waiting until at least 4 come back out.
I actually think we were the first ones to go really strict on the mask over here.
Mm-hmm.
With Home Depot.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't know. I'm not a big Home Depot fan.
We're not either. We went to go in one day, and it was right after the mask thing came out, and it wasn't mandatory yet. And they wouldn't let you in there, but they had masks that you could buy.
Yeah.
$8 a mask.
Yeah.
It was the paper one.
Yeah.
And it's like, are you kidding me? $8? We turned around, walked out, and said we'll go somewhere else.
Price gouging at the 5th level, huh?
Yeah. And people are buying them.
I like the new ones, what's just been brought out. It's like a perspective. They take a basic mold of your face, literally a mold of your face, and the company does. And what they do is they make a mask around to your face. So basically, you've got breathing holes, like with a like a cloth on the front of it, but it's a plastic shield, like literally molds to your face. It's really good.
Yeah, the ones that go like from here down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
quite
see
different.
A couple of people have them, and then they don't even wear a mask. They just have.
Yeah, and there's a shield and there's a mask built into it. It's got a cloth and a filter system built into it, the one we've seen. And they're £29, so about $40 basically for a mask. Like, what the hell?
Well,
I still don't buy that whole mask thing.
No, I don't.
I never will. It's like one guy put on here one time, he said, if you could fart and smell it a minute later, what do you think that mask is really doing?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But I think it's more or less to protect
others,
not yourself.
Yeah.
If you're coughing, everything will go into that mask.
Huh?
Yeah.
Good thing I'm standing 6 feet away, huh?
I know. I think you're getting too close. Uh-oh.
Well, if you've got a mask on, just put your hand over your mouth.
Oh, boy.
I'm running into the shop.
It's crazy. So, Sparky, you're going on later on today?
UK time, 3:00.
Okay.
Because I do now try and do Monday, Wednesday, and a Sunday subject to radio. So if I'm not on, I will be on definitely on that day. It's just you'll have to go onto my website, my own website.
Now, is it still under Tech Sparky, and then we can go from there?
No, I'll use DJ Sparky. if you go on to type all the W's, w.co.uk, it's basically that's it. You can't miss it. It's so simple.
www.uk, you said?
Give me 1 second. I'll get the thing. I'll put it in the thing for you.
That way we can find you.
Oh, you can find me anyway.
What time is it there where you're at now, Spark?
12:20.
Okay.
So it's in private. So that's how it is. But don't worry about the info thing. Just put in DJ Sparky. Anyone will find me on there. Anybody.
Okay.
And then anytime you want it, there's all the information you need. There's loads of things going on.
Oh, look at Willie C.K. getting all technical here.
Yeah, but that bloke did the best one, right? Because they did that test in the labs, expanding foam, right? Because they were on about this mask. Would a mask still work if you use expanding foam on somebody? And I'm like, that's a bit of a sadistic way of doing something. So basically, they got a dummy and they put expanding foam in the gob and they put the mask over it. The mask literally, the mask was no good. So they proved the mask is no good.
Right.
But it's
So
still
here's my
released
question.
everything.
When I go out with the dogs, I have them put mask on them too.
They'll probably say that they're carriers of it now.
Yeah.
That'll be next.
Yeah, I don't think there's much chance of putting a mask on either one of them.
I've got a fish floating behind my head.
Yeah, that's true, Willie.
So how many holes has he got to do today then, Mark?
What?
How many holes has he got to do today? How many stops has he got to do today?
I think he said he's only doing 2, so he should be home pretty early today.
Yeah.
So when it's 3 o'clock your time, it'll be about noon here then.
Rough idea, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be like I say, YouTube is my main one, but then radio, anytime you want to see where I am. And on my website, there's a link to the radio shows. So it just says radio on top of the bar. And once you press that, you can if I'm online, if you want to talk, you can do. And if you're awake.
Okay. All right.
Well, it looks to me like you better put a couple more coats on there, Wayne.
What's that? Well, it's -8. Good job.
I don't need to put a muzzle on there, Gravely Man. Is he trying to tell me something?
Gravely Man saying, put a muzzle on Jeff.
That's not right.
Well, Jeff needs a muzzle, but only when the dogs come to get him.
Oh, -8. We were at -3 this morning. Dang.
I know when I used to go up into Canada, I can remember -50 and 55.
I'm glad I don't have to work today.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody,
I don't have to work either.
I need a battery put in today.
Oh, no.
I haven't seen us sell so many wash or wiper blades in forever, and that's all we have sold in the last 3 days.
I can't use the wiper washer things on my Jeep.
Well, no, just the wiper blades. I mean, everybody's breaking them because they're not getting that ice off.
Yeah. Well, I know that's like years ago. I plowed for county where I living in, and they had the big old S model Internationals, and they were such a pain in the ass because the snow and ice would start building up and actually pop the wiper arms off the things all the time.
Oh yeah.
But then again, that's like when I was driving the newer style R model Max here. They got a bad habit, which people don't realize. when the snow comes off that side of the plow, it sucks right up into the air cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you go a little too fast.
Yeah, really, I do the same thing. I'm always looking away from somebody. I don't talk directly to them or get close to people. If the aisle's crowded, I stay away until it's empty.
Yeah.
And I turn my head when I walk beside anybody to pass them, or anything.
I like the people that they kind of walk about 10, 15 feet the other way from you.
Yeah. But some people act like, oh, well, and they'll just come right up and get right beside you. I mean, right there.
Yeah, we was in I was in a supermarket a few months back, and there seemed to like somebody coming towards me, but I did say to them, you can't come down this aisle. You have to go up the aisle. Oh, I don't have to do that. I'm exempt. I'm exempt from what? Being an idiot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Well, it doesn't help when you're walking down. When you're walking down, you're going down some of these aisles, and it's like people standing there picking through the boxes of different stuff, trying to figure out, do I get this? Do I get that? It's like, just pick something and let's go.
Yeah, just touching it.
That's that poor cashier lady from one of the supermarkets said that on Twitter page the other day about that. The rules are pick up what you need, don't pick up what you don't need.
Yep.
I guess people had emptied the ashtrays, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ed, you don't just stay home or work. You go to breakfast.
He goes to breakfast probably more than Mark, huh?
I don't know if he goes to breakfast that often, but I know him and Mark usually hit one time a weekend at least.
Oh, I stay home and cook my own breakfast.
Talking about breakfast, I fancy me dinner. I don't know what I fancy for dinner today.
Yeah, what are you making?
I don't know what I fancy. I'm something meaty. I might do a beef burger.
Well, that sounds pretty good.
But I do it with bacon, cheese, and onion rings. Yeah.
I gotta go to the farmer's market place Saturday. Get me another pack of sausage, some more bacon. I'm good on the eggs right now.
Well,
what are you doing in the woods, Nate? Chasing snakes?
Uh-oh. He's probably catching something on fire.
I know when I was in Florida there, I didn't go in the woods.
Willie, see, I don't know if I'd like to get in people's cars right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right now at my work, we do diagnostic testing, and we're not even allowed to get in their car to plug them in. We have to make the people do it.
Yeah, how's that work out?
It works out all right. I mean, sometimes you have to go outside and kind of tell them how to do it. Some of the older people don't know, nothing about, where to do it at. So we just go outside and stand and kind of tell them where it is.
Yeah.
But they're just protecting us. I mean, that's just the way it is.
Yeah, I guess that's why I don't do just none of the fixing trucks and stuff anymore. As soon as it started going electronic, I was done.
Yeah. But our little thing works real good. It tells them what's wrong and how much it is to fix it, if they can fix it themselves. Usually it's sensors that go bad.
Well, I know the guy I was working for, we had a handful of 1 and 2 year old cat dozers and stuff, and it's like you plug your computer to them, it didn't really tell you anything because it just tell you a code that led to something else that wasn't the problem.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. We had a guy come in yesterday, and his code said a possibly of 3 different sensors that could be wrong. And it's like, well, I guess you can just start eliminating, or go to a big garage and actually have, the regular big computer, put on a big computer. Oh, Nate said it's raining today, so he's just
And
right.
he's just riding around, wasting time, getting paid.
Must be nice.
I wouldn't know. I'm not getting paid.
At least he gets to sit on the job. I got to stand all day.
Yeah, that must suck after a while.
Yeah, we don't have no chairs in our building, none.
That's
Blimey.
That ain't a job for me because I can only stand for like about 10 minutes, 15 minutes at the most.
Yeah, same here.
When I started working, oh man, my legs and my back and my feet were killing me.
You can't use the portable chairs. What you like as like a stick. It's like with a seat on it.
Nope, nothing. They used to have like your stools behind the counter, where you can do everything, and we don't have
You're right there, Ed. You're right.
code readers equals part sales. That's right. I'm a salesman.
Just start changing parts until it works.
Yep.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I've learned a lot.
I used to like it back in the 70s and 80s, but all this new stuff, I hate when you open the hood and you can't tell what's what.
I hate it with the hood and you can't even see the battery because it's got this great big little computer sitting on top of the battery that you have to take it off to even get to the battery.
Yeah, that's fun, ain't it?
No, I don't do it. I make one of the guys come out and do it.
It's like all these new Fords and stuff. Cause you got to pull the whole nose off the truck to get anything.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I know that, Gravely, man. I know. What happens if it starts shooting back, Ed?
Yeah. Ed must not be working very hard because he's typing in chat. So he must be on.
Yeah. Must be an easy day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember years ago there was a parts store over here by me. It was a big ass company. They had like a small engine division and a car parts. Small engine division was great because if it was any kind of small engine, they sold it, and they had on the shelves every part for every engine.
You're right, Willie. He's loading the parts cannon.
Oh boy.
Oh shoot.
Oh, I
Crazy,
won't
that.
tell Ed that I haven't watched his last video yet.
I'm surprised Twisted hasn't been on here yet.
Give him time. He probably has a hard time getting on here while he's driving down the road, huh?
Yeah, he's probably loading about now.
Look at Sparky out in the middle of the field there with nice snow going.
See, now that's pretty.
Yeah.
That'll be us next winter. We'll be on our property and we'll have our house done.
What are you going to make? A little house with a great big huge 8-bay garage?
It's going to be a big garage. A big one. He's got too much stuff for a little one. I think he's going to take the garage that we have now and make it into a machine shop. Just have all that in there and then have all his other stuff in there. Oh no, we got trouble in the basement. Morning, Nate.
Hey, get to work. You must have something to
Hello,
do.
everybody. I'm here. Doesn't that count as something?
Yeah, it does. It counts.
When you got a job like mine and you don't have you're out in the field all day long, you find something to do when it's raining. So just being seen out here, being out here patrolling, going places I haven't been in a while, putting tire tracks down, helps deter people from like poaching and that kind of stuff. So
What is it that you do?
a little bit of everything.
Oh.
We got a whole bunch of properties that are like endangered properties pretty much, because of development. And I just maintain the properties. I maintain fence lines, roads, exotic plants, that kind of stuff, exotic
There's a lot of them down there.
animals. Huh?
A
Fire.
lot of them down there, huh?
Yeah.
How about the burned out dead orange groves? You go through them too?
No, that's not what Florida, like, we wouldn't buy property like that because it's not what Florida's supposed to look like. We buy natural properties like woods, like cypress swamps, stuff like that.
Oh, you go where all the crawly critters are, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, how many of them have you seen or walked up on and didn't know it until it was almost too late?
What kind?
The ones that bite.
I see a lot of rattlesnakes. That's about it. I've stepped on a few gators in my day.
Yeah, I know you when you're traveling across. I know somebody showed me you watch the birds by the drainage ditches going down the road there. If they're standing up top, there's an alligator not far.
Yeah, they're around. I saw an otter yesterday. It was pretty cool.
Well, I know when I was down there, I was working for that crane company down there, and they moved the crane way out. I couldn't even tell where we were. We were out off of 70, one of them like flood control things. We went about 5 miles down into the woods there. And right where the bridge was that went out to the dam, they had a little pull off that went down the hill. They had all like that silt fence around it.
Wow.
They had it all cut out. And when you got to that point, the guy would tell you, don't stand on the ground. Everything you do when you try to unhook your trailer, stay up on the trailer. I was watching because there was like 4 other trucks and I had to wait. And you can see the alligators and you can see the water moccasins and you can actually see the water moccasins headed right toward you every time somebody looked like they're going to jump off the trailer.
Blimey.
Man, I'll tell you right now, if water moccasins were that bad, I'd be dead already. I ain't never had a water moccasin charge me. I've seen millions of them. Millions. Every water moccasin I've ever seen went the opposite direction.
I've never seen one.
And what's funny too is a lot of people mistake water moccasins for banded water snakes.
Wow.
Around here, a banded water snake looks exactly like a water moccasin. And when they get mad, they'll flatten their head out into a triangle shape, and it makes them look even more like a water moccasin.
What's the biggest rattlesnake you ever seen down there?
Probably about 6 foot.
Blimey.
Bigger around my arm.
Yeah, I know. There was a guy who worked in a hardware store back years ago up here. He showed me a picture of, I guess he bought a little piece of property off some development that they started, but they never actually did anything with. They just put roads in. And he was showing me a picture of there was a tree across the road and they heard this buzzing. He looked over the thing and that snake had to be every bit of 6 foot round and probably about over a foot around. It was huge. He said that thing, its head was probably the size of both my hands put together.
The diamondbacks will get up to 8 foot long.
Yeah. I know, just in the picture there, it was definitely something you wouldn't want grabbing hold of you.
Oh, heck no. Morning, Jamaican TV.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just losing the marbles.
Hey, Nate, Willie wants to know if you're calling guys for the invasive animals.
No, I mean, I do hog removal, but that's about it. We don't really have like pythons or iguanas or nothing like that here.
Not yet, huh?
Not yet.
Well, you're up there by Vero Beach, ain't you?
Yep.
Yeah, I was down there in Fort Pierce.
Yep. That's just a little bit south of us.
Not much.
No. About 20 minutes south of us.
Polar Bear said your name's Swamp Man.
Swamp Man Nate?
Yep, you're Swamp Man.
That's funny. He don't look like Troy.
Oh, really?
He might look
I
like,
love that show.
he might look a little
Louisiana,
bit like Shelby, though.
The gator hunter guy.
Yep.
Oh dear.
When
We
my-
don't get. We don't. The only thing we get is rats around. That's all we ever get in these swamp rats.
Ooh. Mark and I went and walked the Everglades when we was down there. And that was cool.
I'll probably see critters here in a minute, but I know I'm going into a spot where I lose signal, so I might fall off the stream.
Oh, no, don't fall. Put
The
your
deeper I
seatbelt
get in the
on.
woods, the deeper I get, the worse the signal gets.
Yeah.
It does happen, I'm afraid. Sometimes the signals.
Yeah, I don't understand that. The problems I have, because we got 2 cell towers that are within about 2 miles of my house.
It's not the cell tower you have to worry about. It's the power they pump out.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they're so close.
If you get a GCM tower like the metal ones, it depends if there's any buildings nearby because they absorb it.
Yep. It seems like the closer you get to one, that your cell gets worse.
Yeah, that's like the GPS on the excavators and stuff.
Mm.
You put them down inside a building that has any kind of rebar and stuff in the walls, forget it. That GPS is done.
Yep.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Jeff, I can't make cell phone calls out of my house because our houses are reinforced concrete with rebar going through it.
Yeah.
I walk inside my house and I have zero signal. Zero.
It's a Faraday's cage. That's what they call it.
Sure.
Well, no, I was having fun last year when I was working there. These buildings, they put up all, they cast the walls and stuff for like 12 feet high. And then they have us going to stone them. And the one operator, he kept insisting that he wanted to do the stone with the dozer. And every time he put it in there and, he'd set up the GPS thing on it, it'd be all whacked out. And they'd bring out the, the job laser, put it in there. That would read totally different. It took them probably 4 days of farting around before one of them engineers from the company told him, you're not going to have any GPS work inside a building like that.
Blimey. Yeah, the GPS is one of the fickle ones in the world. They either work or they don't work.
Yep.
There's no in between on them ones, I'm afraid. Go on, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say I've had many problems with GPS, and sometimes it's the simple things and then suddenly it's next minute it's not. It's just because the building's either been made out of a Faraday cage or some donut has been building into the walls like a foil back heating foil, and that's what happens.
Oh yeah.
So
Technology is great when it works. When it doesn't, forget it.
Well, it left me behind. Well, I know I'm still used to back in the old days when you were grading, like, grading yards and stuff. You did it all by eye, or you had grade stakes. Now it's like you sit in a machine and everything's all on a computer, and as long as you get it within 2 inches, the machine does everything for you down to like 1/8 of an inch.
Right.
That's hard to get used to.
Oh yeah. Yep. It sure is.
You're not dialing 900 numbers, are you, Nate?
Well, I think I'm going to be ending this stream and get ready and go to the grocery store and get some work done around here. Today's laundry day. But I figured I'd just pop up.
I take a year off work today.
I am off.
Nice.
I'm off work, but
I got work to do.
Yes.
My day off doesn't consist of just sitting around relaxing.
Amen.
There's always something needing done.
I guess we'll be back tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. Who's on tomorrow night?
Grandpa.
Who's on tonight?
You're looking at him right down at the bottom.
Oh, you're on tonight, Nate?
Yep.
Yeah, I always get him screwed up because I was used to Tampa being on Wednesday. So I go to his channel. It's like, all right, he's not on. What happened?
Where the hell is everybody?
Yeah.
Oh, you know Mark will be on. He'll be on tonight.
It sucks not having Mark, or it sucks not having Tampa boys on Mondays. We need to find somebody to fill Monday.
Oh, I think Brandon's doing it now.
Oh, is he?
I think so.
Good.
And Nate, you're not going to start coming out with all these questions again tonight, are you? Because we're going to have to start charging you for this.
What? What happened now?
You're not going to start with all the questions about building an engine, are you? We got to start charging you for this knowledge.
I'm
Got to do something.
waiting on parts still.
They're on their way.
I can't wait. Every day I run to the front door looking for a package.
Oh, gee, yeah, they're on their way.
Good deal. I'm excited.
Well, they said 3 to 6 days. So how long did it take for the last one?
About a week for everything to get there.
Okay, well, you'll be waiting a week then.
Yeah.
Sounds to me like Nate's going to have to put a great big twisted V10 garage sticker over the front of this car when he's done.
Oh yeah.
That ain't the reason Mark did it.
Well, there's going to be more videos coming, so
Well,
he made
you have
his
that to look forward to.
He got his watch hours finally.
Oh
that's
yeah,
good.
awesome.
I left you running for about 4 days on my computer across there.
Well, you know what?
Every time I thought about it, I put him on a loop and just played it.
Yeah, that's it.
It was so funny because they were like 2 days behind. You know, and it's like, okay. And then it would go a whole day and a half, and it wouldn't even update.
Yeah.
And then all at once, boom, he just jumped.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no.
Yep, that's YouTube.
Yeah.
So now we're just waiting for everything to finish.
Well, I
It
still
doesn't
got
take
my
long
money
for
on,
them to get
on-
back to you.
Now I figured like today or tomorrow they'll be getting back to him because they've already did everything. They're on the last step for monetization or whatever right now.
Yeah.
And I don't think he really has anything to worry about. He don't have a whole lot of music and stuff in his streams,
I
and
don't have any music.
only on one I think we put music on.
Mm.
It doesn't matter though. That don't matter. It don't matter if you put music on you. You could put like actual music on your videos, and
Yeah.
all they're gonna do is take the money that the video makes. You're not gonna get the money. They will.
Right. Right. Well, we have that Epidemic Sound now, so
Yeah,
Epidemic Sound I use all the time.
that's
yeah.
what I got. I love it.
It's
But
cheap. It's cheerful.
That we got to write in there. We got to post that we're using Epidemic Sound, and
I don't do that.
these people said that's why they're getting dinged because they're not
You
putting it.
link it. You link it to your account. You link it to your email. Your YouTube email links to these Epidemic Sound, and you don't get a copyright strike. So if you've got your
God.
email address linked,
I'm telling you right now, I have never linked Epidemic Sound in any of my videos
Wow.
ever,
Oh, really?
that's crazy.
and I've never gotten hit for it. I've never gotten hit for it. So I don't know if that's true, but I haven't been hit for it. And I
Well,
put
the
their
guy-
music in all my videos.
Yeah, the guy lives in the UK. He got 9 videos for using Epidemic Sound without being linked. Because he come to me about it. Because I use Epidemic Sound. I've used it for years, on and off, basically, with different music platforms. But I use it all the time. Crazy.
See, ours is linked because Mark uses the same email as YouTube. So,
Yeah, that's it.
so he's linked to it.
Mm.
But, oh my goodness, the sun's coming out.
Oh, it's been out here for about 2 hours now.
No sun here, and I'm in Florida.
Just gonna make everything icier. Because it's supposed to get colder again tonight. And then hit again tomorrow with snow, so.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, well, I'm gonna get off here, and everybody have a good day, and thanks
Yep.
for tuning in. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you see. Thanks for
Bye,
having me.
everybody.
Take it easy, everyone. See you in a bit. See you in a bit, everyone. Bye.
I'll see you later on.
Take it easy, everyone. Yeah, you look after yourselves. Look after. Bye.